Hey, what is quacking? Duck fam, Swiblet here. And before we get into the cover, I wanted to talk to you guys about why I'm singing it. As you may have noticed, we're currently on the internet. And the internet is full of people that are not quite comfortable on the day-to-day going out and having social interaction with people that you see face to face. Now, that's not to say that everybody has that problem, but there are many people here that do have that problem. A while ago, I really just did not feel comfortable at all dealing with people face to face because I felt like they would judge me. I was very heavy. I felt like they would judge me because of how I looked. I felt like they would judge me because I'm not quite as witty in conversation. I can't come up with the same level of intelligence when I speak as when I write or when I have time to think about what I have to say. I felt like they would judge me because I would make a mistake or I would say something stupid or I would offend somebody or I would even just be too nice. I even felt self-conscious about how people would view me because of how self-conscious I knew I was. Of course, the whole makeup of middle and high school's social system didn't really help me very much either. That, in addition to a very large amount of responsibility that I had growing up compared to other kids, it really caused me to withdraw and just try to focus on things that I felt were more important than dealing with other people at the time. I didn't really feel that way, but it was the way that I could convince myself that I didn't really need those people that I knew wouldn't accept me, or at least I felt like they never would. And I could tell a lot of people have those self-confidence issues that I used to have, just based on the way they talk to other people or the way they talk to me on my Discord server or in the comments. I can tell that someone doesn't really think of themselves as on the same level of greatness or worth or just intelligence, anything, than compared to other people or compared to me or compared to anybody that they talk to. And it's really sad to me to see them just put their head down and look away and just say, okay, you're not me, so you must be better than me. And it hurts me deep inside because I was that way. I wouldn't always express it, but that's the way I felt. I joined DeviantArt as a means to try to connect with other people that were interested in the same thing as me because I enjoyed drawing cartoons, and it was really great for a time. But as all good things do, DeviantArt came to a crashing halt for me because the community suddenly became very toxic, in my opinion. At the same time, I found myself gravitating toward another website, which was YouTube. And the reason I did that was because there were many people there that were inspiring me, not just as artists, but the artists themselves were doing such great things for other people and inspiring other people. I was seeing comments saying, "You saved me from killing myself because your video made me so happy. You raised $50,000 for this amazing charity that helps so many people." And I'm looking at them like, you're just doing what you love. And you're able to help so many people. And just by being yourself and being a good person, you're making such a huge difference because the platform allows for that. And the community is open to that. When I found myself feeling that way, I jumped onto YouTube and I was like, oh boy, what can I do? If you ever saw my first intro video, you'll see that it said, I will literally do anything I want. And that's because I had no idea what I wanted to do. I just knew that I sounded okay when I sang in the shower or in the car. And, people looked at me funny because I was there like, I knew I sounded okay. And I was like, hey, let me try singing a song or two. I never thought that I would be able to gather a community. Right now it's small, but it's awesome because everybody that I've talked to has been so amazingly supportive and just puts a huge smile on my face. I've seen them do the same for each other where they are in a terrible situation and one of them would be easily able to say, hey, I know exactly how you're feeling. Let me help you through this. Or it's going to be okay. Or I feel you and I'm here for you. Sometimes that's all that's needed. I'm saying all this because I know how you guys feel. I see every day people that don't feel like they're as good as the person that's talking to them, me, somebody else, it doesn't matter who. They just have big self-confidence issues, social anxiety. Some people may feel that because they're born with a certain condition, they were dealt a bad hand and thus they have to keep their head down and just hide themselves from the rest of the world. And they're on the internet kind of just, poking their head out of the ground a little bit, looking around, saying hi to somebody, and then, oh no, I must have said something wrong. I'm going to hide again. So I chose this song, Waving Through a Window, because I feel like it really just captures the essence of that sadness, of that loneliness, of that wishing that there was some connection, but not having the strength at the time to make that connection and just feel like you're worth that. But I didn't feel like the lyrics really described the way I feel now, because it ends on a sad note, and it's a very happy sounding song. So I changed the lyrics a bit to explain how I felt, how I used to feel, how other people have felt that I've noticed, and how I long to see that change, just being a positive force to counteract whatever negativity people may be feeling. So if there is any message I want you guys to take away from this song, it's that whatever hurt, pain, self-confidence issues, and nervousness, social anxiety you're feeling right now is something that you can overcome. You can follow your dreams. You can be strong in your own way, and people will respect that. You just have to go and be yourself and not worry about what other people have to say about it. So just remember that if you feel unloved and you don't feel anybody will accept you, I promise you, at least I can speak for myself, I accept you. I accept you unless you are literally someone who refuses to accept others. That's the only kind of person I can't accept because it's not compatible with what I'm trying to stand for. But other than that, no matter who you are, no matter what you look like or how you feel about yourself, I love you and I care about you, and I wanted to express that. Just love on people and let them love back on you. That's the best thing you could do for yourself. And I look forward to seeing you at the top, because you know you can get there. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I really hope that explains why I changed the lyrics to the song the way I did. So with that said, enjoy the video.
I learned to slam on the brake before I even turned the key, before I made the mistake, before I shared any part of me. Gave them no reason to stare, no disappointment, no judgment day. So I said just grin and bear, 'cause I had nothing to say. Stepped out and kept my head down, 'cause I kept getting burned. Stepped out and let myself drown, because I learned. On the outside, always looking in, will I ever speak up for myself again? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass. I'm waving through a window. I try to speak and so do all of you, but the nerves keep us silent through and through. While we're watching people chat, we're reaching through the window saying, can anybody see? Is anybody reaching back to me? I took a shot in the dark. I wanted nothing but to belong. I gave this channel my heart and found what I wanted all along. Step out, don't hide in that shell like you're going to get burned. Reach out, grab onto my hand, because you'll learn we've all been hurt. On the outside, feeling all alone is no way to feel when you're welcome in my home. 'Cause we're tapping on the glass of the same old window. Oh, I wanna make this message very clear, so that we can stick it to anxiety and fear. We're done watching people pass. We're opening the window. Oh, can anybody see? I see somebody waving. When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and you're heading to the ground, have you ever raised your head to find that you've been found? When you're falling in a forest and your friends won't let you frown, can you still feel all alone? They don't want you to be down. When you're falling in a forest and your friends are all around, let them pick you up and dust you off, they'll never let you drown. Would you take a look around. We're not whole without you now. Take our hands and join the crowd so the world can hear our sound. On the outside, searching for a friend. We won't ever have to be lonely again, 'cause we're tapping on the glass, smiling through your window. I try to speak but nobody can hear, 'cause my friends are laughing too hard at my beard. Wouldn't have it any other way. Chatting in a window. Can anybody see that this is what I call my family? Is anybody listening? I'm not Caleb Hyams. Whoa.
The last line in that video of me saying I'm not Caleb Hyles is not saying or implying anything negative about him. He's a wonderful person. I love him and his wife so much. They really exude exactly what I'm trying to stand for here, and they were a large reason why I was motivated enough to come onto this site in the first place. So everybody go give them some love, they deserve it. The whole I'm not Caleb Hyles thing is because it's an inside joke between me and my viewers, where a lot of people confuse me for him, just based on our complexion, the beard, maybe the way I sing. I just want to give a little nod toward that joke that my viewers and I share, and I thought it would be good for a little laugh. You guys have a great rest of your day. If you want to check out some more videos and you liked the way this sounded, please check out some of these videos in the top corners of the video. Video. Why do I keep saying that? You guys have a great rest of your night. Peace out.